My son got ready to get moved in, and we are very proud of him. Thank you.
All I ever wanted to do was create. Create something that don't look like anything else and get it to the people. That's always been my passion from the beginning. God gave me the tools, platforms, and an audience. And to be honest, I didn't even know I wanted to make films. When I first started, it was just something to do. It came with the territory of wearing many hats in the industry. But to the people that gave me a start and encouraged me, I want to say thank you. It changed my life.
Police are investigating a double homicide and arson.
We're told both incidents happened in this 39-year-old Paul Middleton, found last night inside a house on Jerry Coleman Street. Investigators say both had been shot just after 7 o'clock.
And while we're talking about wearing many hats, let's start with how it saved my life. And almost got me. One thing I learned through all this, God can bring people in your life for a season, or it can be for a lifetime. I remember everything like it just happened. 2008, I was working for my dog, Chief.
Yeah. Chief Entertainment, Young Rider Good Man. We're gonna spend a lot of green. You see this?
Okay then.
You know what I'm saying? Well, it's going down. Spider, what it do, man? 9 Alabama time, 10 is Atlanta time. All the time. All the time. We be putting on big shit.
Chief, he was the CEO of the label I was working for. I was shooting videos and shit like that. The only problem was, I ain't have a camera. I was using a laptop.
What you do? C. Feel it, man. Sour resin, make C.
You can laugh all you want. It worked.
In Hawaii, you're from straight from Alabama. PC. This bunch of country ass out here making money, smoking, you know what I'm saying? You got Polynesian, everything, bro. You need to get over with it, boy. You need to get over with it. Now catch up, quit hating on you, boy, cause I'm doing it for you. That nigga for real. Got niggas flying him out here.
Truthfully, I paid them up food stuff that had to audition for 6 months to get Villa Man out here.
He doing his thing for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? The man that's recording y'all right here, official to the death and paid his because he's doing this correct.
Look here, in 2008, I was fresh out of school. I was broke. I was in the hood. I just had to do what I had to do.
You got you a bitch and you ready to settle out this one, all the together and we break that in. You know?
It was around the time when World Star and YouTube, you know, they was getting off the ground. It was the DVD era. I was just trying to get my foot in the door. Had to get in where I fit in.
Villa Man Films is in this. Villa Man Films is in this.
November 16th, 2008. I'll never forget it. Chief had called me and he was like, look, I need you to do something for me. We got to ride to Atlanta. I was like, cool. He was like, I need to go holler at my partner Zay to get some beats.
Chief Entertainment, Villa Main Films, we get money.
Before I started working with Chief, I never heard of Zay. He put me on game, let me know everything he produced and everything. You know, like Gucci, Ralph, OJ, the people that was hot at the time. When we got there, I thought we was about to pull up to some, you know, big glamorous studio, you know, about to go hard. When we got there, it was his mama's house. I was thinking to myself, this brought me up here to record in a bedroom. But it wasn't no bedroom. It was a basement. And that basement was decked out.
First time I seen him go off on them they for real. I just felt like I was too old to be in the club, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I was amazed. This had a C-24 in his basement at his mama house. All this stuff he had in there, it's all the stuff I grew up idolizing. All the stuff I wish I could afford to buy and put in my own studio. When we first walked in, Gucci Mane was there. Young Ralph was there. Waka Flocka was there. Straight Drop was there. Homo G was there. And Bankroll was there. This before everybody was really popping. Man, in the midst of all that, I was inspired. That's when I knew. That's what I wanted to do. This the environment I want to be around.
Yeah, we shooting the movie right now, man. A documentary. We ain't gonna start with part 1. We coming out with part 2 first. Leave them guessing, man. So you know we gonna go back. Get them with this number 1. Slap Grease star, your boy Zay Tobin, man. Okay. Let's do it. She got named as Slap Grease.
What that Slap Grease?
Fine girl on the front, bent over. They gonna go pick it up.
Marketing, man.
For real, that's how you do it.
Slap Grease part 2.
You gonna get the movie, ain't nothing but a bunch of in the basement on there rapping and everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, let's start the movie. Chief, what's up, bro? Let's do the first thing, man. Let's run it, man. Shit, come on. Man, you know acting, cuz. Slap Grease, nigga. You know how like, man, I pay for everything, nigga. I run all this.
That's me.
Yeah, you my rapper right here, man. You know what I mean? I just put everything together. I just put it all together.
Yeah. You gotta get a little head.
Hell no.
Right there.
Lord, in the car. I love me. I know that. That's what the me. I feel stupid like a motherfucker now. Now I feel so like.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna get on the couch over here wrong.
Nah, that's all right. Don't get it. Don't get it. They gonna put you on YouTube, Cam.
Run, C.O. Go get him, baby.
No, wait, look. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay. Don't do that.
Yeah, man. Man. That is true.
I need you going to tell man, yeah.
I got you, man. All you have to do is hit me,
Oh,
man.
you the man.
All you have to do is hit me, man.
For real, you man.
Yeah, you heard it from your boys. Yeah.
Oh, man, come on, you.
Look, we was rolling for a good little minute. But you know, like they say, all good things gotta come to an end. Man, I thought it was over. He the only one who believed in me. And he was gone. I didn't know what I was gonna do. But I knew I had to make a move. And when you know God got you, sometimes all you gotta do is wait. And the move will come to you. You know the saying, he may not come when you want him, but he always on time. Always.
I'm a villain man. You ain't with villain man plugging his ass through. You ain't in tune to the streets. You understand it?
Pulled up on the villains chillin'.
Villain TV,
pulled up on some villains building.
Zaytoven and Humble, they gave me a chance to put my foot in the door. Out of respect for Chief, they offered me a position in their organization. And Chop, he gave me a roof over my head. I left my hometown in a bucket and $30 in my pocket. That's all I had. When I got that phone call, I was hanging on by a thread, mentally, physically. And on top of that, I just got kicked out of my parents' house.
Zaytoven said that, you know, that we live and direct. Man, you see what it is. Hey, come on, man. It's 100 right here.
You know that,
we in the Zaytown studio. Zaytoven, Villa Man. That's a winning combination.
Oh, man.
Lead that. Let's do a remix featuring Puff Daddy and Ricky Ross and Gucci Mane. Got my boy Hum G with me. Got my boy Al New. Big Dog Villa.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the
Always in the building.
That phone call was right on time.
We got a very special guest in the studio, your boy New Jack. Shout out to my partner, Villa Man. You know what I'm saying? In the studio, rocking with your boy, man. Tell the people.
I hit the road, didn't look back. Hell, I couldn't look back. My rear view was broke.
You gon' roll the phone? I'ma work a You already know I'ma play the game.
Man, no, bro. Shut up.
I want to get in the video when you do this.
Now he want to go back in the act. Get this out of here. Get your stinking. Roll the with my boy Billy Finn.
Make J start clapping like I did the show. On the pushing down toward the silver road. Yeah. And pushing around the flare. On the eastern line of mile. On the square of flare. Gucci.
Yes, sir.
Sound really good, my bro. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, bro. All right, sir.
Man, those were some surreal times. Things were moving fast. At one point, I couldn't keep up. The only person I could blame, me. Man, when I was going through those times, everybody could have backed off and not dealt with me. But it was actually the opposite. It started going even harder.
Shout out to Villa Man, my the man behind the cam on a lot of shit. Y'all don't realize how intricate Villa Man is. Shout out to Alabama on the strength of that too.
And I finally started making some money in this thing. You know, I couldn't take my opportunities for granted, man. Think about it. These rappers, they could have used anybody to be their cameraman. They could have had anybody around. But they chose me. Young dude, young small dude from Phoenix City, Alabama. You know, and I was in Atlanta, paving my way. Man, I couldn't let it slip from me. I cut off everything and everybody that was gonna get in my way. But while I was doing that, the rap game was changing fast. somewhere in the midst of all that, I kind of lost love for the game. That's how drastic the change was. Good thing is, I started making the transition from music videos to shoot movies. Some of the guys I was doing work for started to blow up, even Bankroll Fresh. Man, Bankroll.
Yeah, Fresh.
Doing what I love to do. Make music and express my feelings. That's all it is. Make money, studio, family.
That's it.
Hustle. Bill. We in the building, man. Villa Ratchet TV. Got mixtapes finna drop in the street. I say this every time y'all see me, cause them bitches is finna drop. All of them. I got like 5 on coming at one time.
I met Bankroll for the first time in 2008, when he was still young fresh. It was around the time that Zay sound had hit hard. I'm talking about it was going crazy. Gucci was on fire. OJ was on fire. Jugman was on fire. Pretty much everything Zay touched was on fire. And then you had Young Fresh.
These niggas supposed to be on the set, man. These niggas sipping on 1800, man.
That's what she was saying.
What y'all doing, man?
1800, man, bottles of this shit, man. I'm motherfucking nigga Villa, man. If you ain't fucking with Villa, man, you ain't in tune to the streets. You understand it? Straight drop the profit be going hard, though.
Oh, yeah.
I got it, him. Shouted going so hard. What's good? Got this camera watching this camera. It's all street, man. Zaytown, USA, baby.
Yes, sir. I'm putting everything on everything.
Yeah. Zay got 3-4 cameras he don't even never be using.
Oh, that's why I'm glad they're with it.
I'm happy.
You need to charge it for the other one, huh?
Yeah.
He just dropped, Fresh, you ain't gotta worry. He just cut us 15 racks before you got here, man. We locked in for a month and a half, for real.
What?
One day we had a talk, a real talk. I'll never forget it. It was at Zay's house in the backyard. He was like, "Hey, Vil, what you think about this mixtape?" I said, "It's dope." And I dropped 5 more.
Them is finna drop, all of them. I got like 5 on coming at one time.
I seen Fresh go hard, extra hard. Hell, he even changed his name. Wasn't no more Young Fresh. It was Bankroll. And he'll correct you if you say Young Fresh. Real facts. On Instagram, he even told me one time, the day we had that conversation, it's the day he started taking it serious. It was only a matter of time before he was gonna run not only Atlanta in the music, but the world. He was built for it. And then the bullshit happened.
Studio time just to beat, cause that's the way I just get away from the hood and just come and, you know what I mean, have fun. I wasn't really never taking it serious. I always getting a little money in the street, just book me a couple hours in the studio and just come chill, and my partners will be up here and we can chill. Shoot dice and shit in the studio and sometimes make little beats and record, but I just started taking it serious. For real serious.
Before I even thought about shooting movies, I was trying to navigate my way through the music industry. Cameraman, driver, street team, it didn't matter. I didn't limit myself to just one job. Hell, I tried to get in wherever I could fit in. I used to go on the road just to do whatever needed to be done.
Brother man.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
You know, same thing.
Heavy as hell, 10 pounds.
That's about a Honda right there.
It's 10 pounds.
That all they doing money.
Yeah.
That Emmett. That what Emmett do.
We'll be back, Nuke at night.
Give a little shout out for the cam, bro.
Yes, sir. You man in the building, houses they told me, you already know it. Huh?
We in Zaytown, we getting it in as usual, man. Got the Zaytown classes in the streets right now. I know y'all probably seen it, but if not, y'all finna see it.
Soon word got out that I was also a studio engineer. One of the homies that was around the camp was building a studio, so he wanted me to be the first engineer. At this point, man, I was doing some of everything. Whatever you can think of, I was doing it. Even if it meant hopping on the mic and making my own music.
Ain't nobody out there like me. I'm getting in the city air people. I'm the nigga that can get your wifey. Cause I already know what you just want. She want a nigga that know how to work it, that handle boss responsibilities. Hell no, I'm not paying off for utilities. Just regard to the best of my abilities.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I knew I wasn't cut out to be a rapper, but I did enjoy being in the studio. So when I got the opportunity to be an engineer, I was with it. I just didn't realize what I was signing up for. First day was cool. Did some light work, cracked some jokes. It was a good day, mostly because I was around familiar faces. But that next day, I was around a lot of people I didn't know, and the vibe wasn't so good. And to give you some context about the studio, it was in the trenches. That's the hood within the hood, where it really go down at. I'm talking about robbery, murder, you name it. The studio was in the heart of that.
In East Atlanta, the same streets targeted are hit again by thieves, and residents say they are tired of living in fear.
There was a bunch of people around that had no business being there, and they weren't thinking about no music. I shrugged it off because I was thankful for the opportunity. Days went by. I kind of let the idea of being an engineer go, because being there reminded me why I wasn't a full-time engineer. Man, not even a full week went by after I left, and I got the news.
Tonight, shots ring out in Atlanta recording studio. Now a man is dead.
A man was shot and killed in the studio, but not just in the studio. I'm talking about in front of the same room I did the recording in. That confirmed that the vibes I had was real. And from that day on, I always paid attention to those vibes. If something don't feel right, I don't do it. And it also taught me that every opportunity ain't the right opportunity. Some opportunities might get you hurt, or worse. I'm thankful for everything, the good and the bad. I embrace it all because that's what makes me who I am. I keep going during the good and the bad times, because when you love what you do, it's really no other choice. Gotta have a passion to create. It's a lot of hard work and sacrifice that go into it. If you don't got the passion, it ain't gonna work. As time went on, my drive and ambition kept growing, but I still didn't identify with one specific title. Like I said, I wore many hats. And one day, a homie of mine came to me and he asked me a real question. He asked me, what do I really want to do? And I couldn't even answer that question, because I love doing it all, the filming, recording, just being around. But he was like, if I don't find something specific to elevate in, I'll basically just be hanging around, not building anything for myself. Because think about it. What if everything we was doing just ended out of nowhere? It ain't like I was finna get hired by another company. And Atlanta is a dark place, man. And it's really not a place you want to fall off at. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay on your grind. It made me think to myself, like, what's really my passion? We had just started filming our movie, Birds of a Feather. And that was a fun experience. I really enjoyed that. Shortly after that, we did a movie called Weed Man, and that's when everything changed. That's when I knew I found my passion.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, I thought you had some money.
Shut up, I'll beat your ass too, man.
I got a crew together, started writing short films, and we started shooting. Atlanta was oversaturated with people trying to do the same thing I was doing. So I figured I'd reach out to the homies in Bessemer, Alabama. That was like a home away from home. And we didn't waste no time getting to work. Before we knew it, all the hoods in the city knew about us.
Right there, they done too. Look at Big Dog, he do. Believe I got this iron too, baby. This the hood. Tell them this Bessemer, baby. This your shit. I'ma represent like it is. Nigga, we ain't here where you got them getting on education. We put you in college. We put you the motherfucking ladder.
Nah, stop. Alright, this what I need you to do. Like, you looking at like you finna give her a hug or something.
I don't know.
Hey, you don't put your hands out until you actually get to it. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, let's try it like that. Get them right, eat. Direct them, baby. They think it's a game. Alright.
Action.
Nah, I say action.
Every day we just kept going, no matter what was going on. And trust me, it was a lot going on.
Homicide Watch 2, Scene 1, Take 2. I make 12.
Everybody calls me Bunny.
They call her, look, the state of Tennessee.
He's stupid.
Let me get a picture of that to it.
I'm talking about just snatch him up. Whenever he grabs you, kind of give him an extra little jump up type shit. He gonna grab it. That means you gonna grab it. Right. Take him to that room right there. Okay. And then start kind of like beating on the door. Okay.
Making movies was therapeutic because it was like an escape from reality. And it kept a lot of us out of trouble.
You see her do that, that's when you lift the shades up. Okay. Yeah. Come walking. Here's what's gonna catch on to. I'm gonna have you walk, right? I'm gonna have her do a little some stands where she build over. You know what I mean? And that's when you gonna be like, what is that? Damn, then you come rushing over here.
There go that triple head take again.
Yeah, see, we gotta do that, man. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a master at that. But,
I didn't go to school for filmmaking, so I was learning on the job. I ain't have no money to hire actors, so I just hit up the people I knew. Streaming companies didn't want to pick up our movies, so I pressed up everything myself.
Maybe a little kick. Okay. Yeah. Matter of fact, go, to that door right there. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Come here, son. All right. He drag you in.
So he still got me this way.
Yeah, he got you
so
right
you want me to do like this?
And selling DVDs online and on the street really started working for us. Hell, we was even selling out our own movie premieres. Man, we was doing that. But just when we started to shine, here come that dark cloud.
First, a double murder investigation in Fairfield, now an arson case, and the suspect has still not been caught. Officers say a house was set on fire on Jerry Coleman Street this morning, possibly to cover up evidence of the murders of Paul Middleton and Alshira Crew. Both victims were shot and killed and found last night. Melanie Posey spoke with investigators just a few hours ago. Melanie, what are they saying?
Well, Beth, this is the first time in over 10 years that Fairfield has had a double homicide. Investigators working frantically at this hour to find the person responsible for killing Chu, who was a Miles College student, and Middleton, who was an amateur movie producer. Now, police say around 11:15 last night, a neighbor was walking by Middleton's home on Jerry Coleman Road when she saw his body lying in the door. When police arrived, they also found Chu's body in a back bedroom.
Police are investigating a double homicide and arson.
We're told both incidents happened in the same house 8 hours apart. The bodies of 39-year-old Paul Middleton were found last night inside a house on Jerry Coleman Street. Investigators say both had been shot. Just after 7 o'clock this morning, emergency crews were called to that same house for a fire. Investigators believe the fire was intentionally set to cover up the murders. Anyone with information on either of these crimes is asked to call the Fairfield Police Department.
Nothing can never prepare you for death. Chico always motivated me to keep going and keep elevating. He really made me feel like I was the best out here. But really, we were all just learning together. And to make matters worse, he got killed a week or so after Bankroll.
Deadly shooting here killed 28-year-old local rapper Bankroll Fresh. The scene was so big that Atlanta police had crime scene tape up even next door. Neighbors tell me they heard multiple gunshots, possibly from an automatic weapon.
Man, I was hurt. But we all know life is temporary. We just gotta keep going. Because giving up was never an option for me. I did a couple movies with Zaytoven and Al Newt, like Birds of a Feather, Weed Man, and they turned out to be successful. But this was gonna be the first time doing a movie by myself. I ain't know what I was doing. And to some degree, I still don't, but that's another story. The name of the movie was called Homicide Watch. I wrote it quick, and we shot it even quicker. We filmed it in Bessemer, Alabama. That's right outside Birmingham. We had some long days, man. Long days, long nights, but we got it done. Now it was time to put it out. So we decided, let's do a premiere. Before the premiere, I was nervous, man. Man, I just knew nobody wasn't gonna show up. Probably my family, a few of my friends. But when I pulled up, the place was packed. Man, we ended up selling out the whole venue. I was on cloud 9 that night, boy, you just don't know. That was my first real piece of paper, and we did it out the mud, man. Now, I'm not finna sit here and cap like, Homicide Watch was just some great piece of film. It's not really that good. It was kind of trash, but it was our first film, man. There was a lot of error in it, but the crowd loved it. We sold 1,000 of them things. People in Alabama, they still be talking about it to this day. If it weren't for Homicide Watch, it probably wouldn't be no Villain TV right now. Because you gotta think about this. I was at the age of like do or die. Either this was gonna work or I had to get a 9 to 5.
My baby good, honey, my baby good.
Man, this year, it's been a tough one. I lost my mom. 3 months after that, I lost my grandma. The pain I'm going through right now, it's a different type of pain. I just thank God they got to see me evolve before they left. though this road has been a long one, we still got some more road to cover. Chase God's light. Go after wisdom, knowledge, righteousness, and discernment. Because that's more valuable than anything you can obtain in this world. Always remember, when you seek God first, the other things, they can come. You may know what you want, but God knows exactly what you need. Just trust Him. God knows all your desires, all your fears, and He knows what's best for you. When the answer is yes, or when the answer is no, just trust Him. When life is good, and when life is bad, trust Him. Chasing material things without having God comes with a heavy price. Eventually, you'll feel empty with no peace and a bunch of darkness. You can't hold hands with evil and expect to find peace. Just know, darkness comes from the enemy, and the enemy is a liar. God's light is peace. It's the truth, and the truth will set you free. His light shines through the darkness, and the darkness can never overcome the light. Never have, and never will. Let God's light shine through you, because the light shown in you could illuminate somebody's darkness. For real.